Welcome to all. Today we will start the third session of the chapter Life Processes. Today I will teach you photosynthesis in plants. First of all, there are three steps there are three steps which green plants follows to do photosynthesis. The first step you are able to see what plants do for the photosynthesis is that they absorb sunlight. They absorb sunlight. Now, which part of the plant in the plant absorbs for sunlight? That is chlorophyll. Got it? So chlorophyll, which is inside the chloroplast. Chlorophyll is a color which is present inside the pigment known as chloroplast. This chloroplast absorbs sunlight. Okay. Now, second step. The first step is very simple. Plant absorbed sunlight. Okay. Now we'll go to the second step. You can see with the diagram also. See, leaf is having chloroplast. That's why leaves look green, and it is absorbing sunlight. Now we'll go with the second step. Second step says that water is broken into hydrogen ion and oxygen molecule. Okay, so water is broken into, but first of all we will see that from where plant got water. So a plant gets water from the soil. Okay, plants get water from the soil. The water comes to the leaf from where? Through xylem. And from where xylem gets the water? It gets the water from root. That means soil gives water to root. Root gives its water to xylem, and xylem gives water to leaf. Okay. So we have seen two things are present in the leaf, that is sunlight and water. Now this sunlight will break the water. See, whatever the sunlight is absorbed by the leaf, it goes to water, and water is broken into two components, that is hydrogen molecule and oxygen molecule. As soon as this oxygen molecule is released by the breaking of water, this oxygen molecule escapes into the atmosphere through stomata. This is the oxygen which we inhale. That's why we say that we should plant trees, because trees gives us oxygen. This is the process how plant gives us oxygen. This reaction occurs inside the leaf. This reaction occurs inside the leaf. So we say that leaves gives oxygen. That's why we should plant green plants. Now, as soon as water breaks, it breaks into hydrogen molecule and oxygen molecule. This oxygen molecule escapes. Now what happens with this hydrogen molecule? We will see it later on. So keep it in mind that hydrogen molecule is remaining in the leaf. We have to do something with it. Okay, till then we will come with the third step. In third step, reduction of carbon dioxide is done. Now the question comes, from where this carbon dioxide came inside the plant. So this carbon dioxide came inside the plant through stomata, which is present on the leaf surface. So this stomata opens and absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Okay, now what do you mean by the reduction? See, in very simple words I will tell you, if anything adds to any molecule, sorry, not anything, if hydrogen adds to any molecule, then that is known as reduction. As you are able to see here, carbon dioxide and hydrogen. Here we are adding hydrogen to carbon dioxide. This is reduction. There are more definitions of reduction, but for our use we have to only know this definition, that if hydrogen is added to carbon dioxide, then this is reduction. So reduction is addition of carbon dioxide. Here carbon dioxide hydrogen is being added. Okay, from where this hydrogen has come? This hydrogen has come from here. You can mark it as like this, that this hydrogen through the cells of the leaf has come to carbon dioxide. Fine, got it? So now this carbon dioxide gets hydrogen from the splitting of water, and this changes carbon dioxide and hydrogen gets changed itself into glucose. You're able to see glucose formula. This is glucose and also water. So now finally we get this reaction. Pay attention, this is a balanced reaction. Got it? So you can see we have taken 6 mole of carbon dioxide, 12 mole of water. In the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight, we get 1 mole of glucose, 6 mole of oxygen, and 6 mole of water. This is a balanced reaction. Fine, whatever we have gone from above, okay na? This is the summary, what we get, what we see. Always remember, you have to write this same reaction. You cannot change the reaction. If you change the reaction, you may get the same products, you may get the balanced reaction also, but the importance of 6 mole, 12 mole, 6 mole, 6 mole is also there. It's very important. You have to write only 6 mole, 12 mole. You have to balance the formula from 6 mole and 12 mole only. Okay, this should be very strictly followed. If you are remembering the formula, okay, remember the formula, then balance the formula, but don't change the number of moles. You may, if you someday, if you have written the formula and you sit and start balancing, the numbers may change and the reaction may also get balanced, but that balance will be wrong. That is the simple chemical reaction, but that reaction will not be of photosynthesis. The photosynthesis reaction is very strictly this one. Fine, so learn this one. Now one thing more I want to tell you, that absorption of sunlight, here light word comes, a step of light comes, and splitting of sunlight in the present, sorry, splitting of water in the presence of sunlight, here also light comes. So the first step and the second step, they are both light dependent steps. So the first two steps of photosynthesis are light dependent, so they are called light reaction. Got it? But the third step of this reaction, it needs only carbon dioxide and hydrogen. It needs only carbon dioxide and hydrogen. It does not need light. Fine. So this is a reaction which does not need light. So it occurs in daytime also, or it may occur in night time also. That means it does not need light. So this is non-light reaction. These two are light dependent reaction, and this is non-light reaction. Got it? But in earlier time, scientists named it as dark reaction. Okay, why dark reaction? Still the same reason, because this reaction does not need light. But when you hear dark reaction, image come in your mind that this is a reaction which happens in dark. As this is light reaction, it occurs in light. This is dark reaction, this will occur in dark. But this is wrong. This is totally wrong. This is a reaction which can happen in the presence of light also, or in the absence of light also. But if it is happening in the presence of light, it will not use light. So the first name which this reaction was given was dark reaction, and this word creates confusion in students, that as it is a dark reaction, so it will happen in night or dark, and as it is light reaction, it will happen in light or daytime. So it's true that these first two reaction will occur in light, so they are light reaction, but the name dark reaction was given to this reaction was given by mistake. Actually it does not happens in dark. It only don't need lights. Okay, so in next class we will go with C3 and C4 plants and stomata. Thank you.